Hello! I'd like to meditate with you today. Today's meditation will be on interdependence. I'd like to remind you that I'm not a meditation teacher. I'm just a student who's been practicing for the last 9 years and would like to explore the idea that you can meditate anywhere, anytime, on anything. So with that in mind, we can remember our intention. And when we do a formal meditation, which is what I'd like to practice today, you do a formal dedication. So my teacher taught me this dedication, Emzy Rinpoche. So this is what I say to myself when I start my meditations. With boundless compassion and wisdom, I will work for the welfare of all. May we be free from hunger and discord and have joy and a world at peace. And basically, with boundless compassion and wisdom, which we all have in us, we will work for the welfare of all, everyone, all beings, to be free from hunger and discord and have joy in a world at peace. So it's really just a nice thought. And you can say it however you want to say it. If you just want to say, I wish everyone to be happy, and I wish love for the world, or I wish everyone to have happiness and love and, all the kindness that they deserve, or that everyone deserves. Most things that I've learned is from Emzy Rinpoche. He's a really incredible teacher, and I recommend his books and his courses online, and his YouTube channel you can find as well. I'll put his name in my description. You can search. Really amazing monk and Rinpoche. So anyway, that's the opening aspiration. It's called an opening aspiration. So interdependence. Interdependence means, from my understanding, is that we are all interdependent with each other, with the past and the future, the present moment, everyone and everything within our environment and that happened in the past and the present and the future. Everything is connected. Everything is, everything's connected and interacts and affects each other. So cause and effect is part of interconnectedness. When something happens, then there's an automatic effect, and then there's an effect of that and a chain reaction, and that's interdependence. So to meditate on interdependence, there's lots of different ways to do it. First, we're going to start with open awareness, which is checking in with your posture, making sure your spine is straight and you're in a comfortable position. And now just allow whatever is happening in your awareness to occur. The basis of meditation is awareness, and awareness is the knowingness, the thing in your mind that knows what you're doing, saying, thinking, or feeling at any given moment. So meditation is when you recognize what you're doing, saying, thinking, or feeling at any given moment. So we can recognize our breath, we can recognize our bodies, we can recognize anything in our sensations, and just recognize and be present. So we'll start by being present with anything that comes and goes in our awareness. Thoughts, feelings, sensations, sounds, tastes. You can close your eyes or keep them open. For open awareness, a lot of the time we keep our eyes open. So you can open your eyes And just be aware of anything in your visual field. Notice anything in your body. Notice any thoughts coming and going. And notice how your awareness bounces around from different subjects in your perception. You'll notice me, my voice, your thoughts processing my voice, and the meaning of the words. Notice reactions and thoughts and dialogues that occur when you process what I'm saying, or what you're seeing, or what you're feeling. I'm noticing I'm hearing my partner in the other room a little bit. I'm hoping that you guys can't hear him, but it's okay if you do. Just notice that. And I'm noticing that I'm hoping. There's hope there that you won't hear him. There's also awareness of my body. My jaw feels tight for some reason right now. Probably because I'm just talking and using my jaw. So there's that. But you might have something else in your awareness. And just notice, be present. And you're meditating. And that's open awareness. Your awareness is open to anything and everything. Now you can close your eyes. And just notice how my voice initiated you closing your eyes. And how that's cause and effect, relation, the words that I'm saying causing you to do something. You're sitting, you're watching me, or you're closing your eyes and being present as best you can. Notice if there's resistance to the present moment. If your mind wants to wander, go on tangents, follow dialogues, and then bring it back to the present moment. And remember that once you notice what your mind is doing, then you're meditating. So as soon as you notice that you're going on a tangent, then you're meditating. And you can notice that all of these things are interconnected. I'm noticing my neighbors being loud upstairs. And that's causing my thoughts to change, causing a reaction in my mind. Aversion to the sounds that I'm hearing. Discontentment with the banging upstairs. And the sound of my partner in the other room. But I'll just notice these sensations. I notice that they're affecting me in some way. My body, my mind. And if you're having noise in your background, or if you're noticing the noise in my background, notice how you perceive that. I'm noticing quite a bit of stomping and yelling. They've got kids, so I'm, assuming that it's difficult a lot of the time. So, I remember yelling a lot as a child. I was very loud. Some people are loud. That's okay. Very vocal child. So there's, just notice anything that comes up in your awareness or your thoughts. And notice that those are interdependent from anything else that you've experienced. So any breath that you take is connected to the last breath, and the last breath, and the last breath. Every inhale connected to every exhale. Every molecule in your body connected to each molecule that affects each molecule. So breathing in oxygen affects all the cells in your body. In your brain, absorbing oxygen affects your brain and your heart. And I'm noticing that everyone on this earth is breathing the same air. And we're all interconnected through our air, through this planet, this big ball that we're standing on, through history and our ancestry. The blood in our veins goes back generations and generations and generations, all the way back to Africa, where we began, where our consciousness began. And your thoughts follow those patterns all the way back to the first human and beyond that. And just notice that. Notice this interconnection. I'm noticing, again, the sounds of stairs, the banging of the children running around. And maybe you have neighbors that are noisy, or maybe you're in a really quiet, peaceful place. Just notice that. And notice how that affects you either way. I'm noticing that it's getting quieter. I don't hear as much noise upstairs. But I'm anticipating noise, so I'm not super relaxed, but that's okay. I'll just notice that. And just be present with any sensations or thoughts that come and go, and notice that they're all interconnected. The fact that I'm thinking about my neighbors and the noise is because there's something ingrained in humans, I think, to be agitated by. Well, it's probably a bit unnatural to have someone living above you. So that might be part of it. Humans, I don't think, are used to having layered housing. I think that's a pretty new thing in our history. So I'll notice that. Skyscrapers are only 100 years old or whatever. I mean, I don't know that. Don't quote me on that. And again, I'll just continue to notice anything that comes and goes in my mind and just connect that with interconnectedness and how every thought, every sensation is connected to the past one and connected to everything else that's going on in this present moment right now, even though we don't know it. Me being present here is affecting the existence of everyone else in the world currently, even though I don't really know it, and I don't know how. But I'll just be present with whatever occurs and allow myself to take it in as I take it in, knowing that it's connected to how I've previously taken in things before, what I've learned through my Rinpoche and other teachers and guides, my experiences, and how they've shaped me and my expectations. And notice how I accept or don't accept things in my awareness. How I have aversion to some things, and some things I respond to with joy, like or dislike. And all of this is related to my past experiences, what I've been through, who I think I am, how I perceive myself, and how I think others perceive me, and how others actually perceive me. That affects me too, and how people interact with me, and how I interact with them, how I interact with the world itself and just move through it. The fact that I've taken time to sit with my thoughts is a choice that I've made based on other choices that I've made. I know that sitting has helped me get through really difficult times. So I can remember that, and remember that's why I'm sitting today. Each breath, each thought, each emotion, everywhere that my awareness looks is affected by the outside, and also my own self-conscious feelings or judgments or expectations, my sense of self. And I'll just sit and allow all of this to be there, because all we can do is accept it. I accept that it's all interconnected. We have a small apartment. I can't afford a big apartment where my partner can, go in another room that's far away and be quiet, so that, so I have to endure his loudness at points, but that's okay. He's laughing, and that's fun. So I'll just accept it. This is my situation. And it's not too bad, really. Just a small murmur in the background as I try to meditate. And I'll bring that into my meditation without judgment. We all have background noises that we have to accept, especially living in a big city like Toronto, on a big planet like the Earth, filled with people and animals and things. So we'll just accept anything that comes and goes. And be present with the interconnectedness. You can open your eyes. And we'll go back to open awareness, which is again just allowing anything to come and go. And you don't need to think about interconnectedness. Just think about anything that comes and goes. Just allow the bare awareness to be present with you in the moment. Just bare awareness. Don't need to analyze it, don't need to think about anything about it, just accept the raw experience of your perception, allowing anything to come and go in your mind, in your perception. Take a breath if you need to. And just sit for a few moments, noticing the effects this meditation has had on your body and mind. Maybe you feel more chaotic than you started, or maybe you feel more calm than you started. And just notice anything that occurs. And you're meditating, and you're learning about your mind. So I'm going to end this off with a dedication. By the power of this compassionate practice, may all suffering be transformed into peace. May the hearts of all beings be open, and their wisdom radiate from within. And that's a closing dedication from my teacher, Yonggi Rinpoche. I really recommend his classes, and then you can get his teachings firsthand, much better firsthand. I am not a representative of his in any way, but I do love his teachings, so I love exploring them with people online because his teachings are literally amazing. I hope you come back for more. Have an awesome day. Bye.